Hi everyone, my name is Tawana Johnson, and I would like to apologize in advance that I do not have my camera on. I'm actually fighting a cold this week, and I was hoping that by the time I recorded this video that I would be over it. However, it's Saturday evening and it is still lingering, so it's just been one of those weeks. So I truly apologize in advance that my camera is not on. My name is Tawana Johnson, and I am in the HR Analytics and Management program here at American U. This actually is my full year. I made a year to this month with this class. So I've been in the program for about a year now. I am a single mother of four, and I reside in Evanston, Illinois. Currently, I work for Reynolds Consumer Product, which is based in Lake Forest, Illinois, and I am also a small business owner of a residential and commercial cleaning service. Um, my interest enjoys family. The picture that you're looking at on the screen is a picture of me and my children. It's actually at an award ceremony that I was presented for the work that my company does, my cleaning company does here in the Evanston community. If you are wondering which person in the picture I am, I'm actually standing in front of the tall gentleman in the back. That's actually my 27-year-old, and a lot of people mistake him for being my husband, but that is actually my son. Um, the young gentleman to the left is my younger son, Micah. My older son is Marcus. And then the young lady to my right, or your right, is my older daughter, Amaya. And then over from Amaya is my younger daughter, Ayana. Um, as everyone has shared, family means a lot to me as well. And so this picture is actually my screensaver on my phone, my work computer, my personal computer. And so family also means a lot to me. One of my proudest accomplishments is being able to balance working full time, running a small business, taking care of four kids by myself. I think that is for me. That's one of my proudest accomplishments, especially all that everyone has been through over the past couple of years. Um, I would say that is a pretty huge feat. My kids are, decent human beings that I'm raising. My son actually just graduated this winter from Post University in Connecticut. And so I'm very proud of that. How do I communicate my proudest accomplishment to others? I would say just by showing up every day. I have been lucky and fortunate enough that when decided to go back into corporate, that I came into an organization that was very welcoming, very open with um, allowing individuals to learn. I'm actually new to the HR field outside of running my own business and hiring people to help me run my business. I'm new to the HR field. Prior to me joining Reynolds and prior to me being a entrepreneur, I actually was in training and development. And so my corporate background is training administration. But a good part of me communicating my proudest accomplishment to others is showing up and showing out every day and letting people know how dedicated I am with learning and with thriving and making sure that my kids have what they need, making sure that I have what I need to accomplish what I need to on the job and personally every day. So I think that is how I communicate to others. In terms of thinking about an organization I'm involved in and what changes or what challenges I see um, this organization facing, um, is a local organization here in Evanston, which I'm also involved in. It's one of my clients. It's called Youth and Opportunity United. It's a longstanding organization in Evanston, Illinois, that has helped youth, with homelessness, job placement, and so on. And so over the years, they have gone through a number of leadership, and the organization is not how it used to be back once when I used to attend when I was in elementary school many, many years ago. Um, there are a lot of individuals. It's a high turnover rate, first of all, just because the leadership that is currently in place is not familiar with Evanston. Not that that's a bad thing, but I feel like for local organizations to thrive, the leadership has to understand the needs of the community. Or if they don't understand the needs of the community, to at least try and learn the needs of the community. And at this moment, I feel like the organization's leadership that is in place right now just does not understand the needs of the community. They actually have been my commercial cleaning clients for about 5 years now. And what once was a thriving building full of children, full of staff, 100 plus people, after the pandemic and beyond, it's dwindled down to all of 25 people, which is very unfortunate. Um, so that is an organization that I've seen over the years the challenges that they have faced within the organization and here within the Evanston community. What successes have I seen at this organization? Despite this, they're still standing. I want to say the organization has been around for about maybe 40 years, 40, 50 years. And so they're still standing. The mission of the organization is very solid. And so I think that's what continues to draw people to the organization in the first place. They're a staple right here in the community. Every school is very familiar with the organization. And so as long as you have schools and children that want to be involved, YOU is definitely, or Youth and Opportunity United, which is YOU, they're always going to be around. I just hope that in the near future that the leadership will definitely take notice of the great organization that they have, the great mission, and try and immerse themselves within the community, which is huge to being able to successfully run a community-based organization. In order to do that, you have to become familiar with the people in the organization or within the community as well. And so that I see that um, being one of their challenges, but also being one of their successes because the organization is so huge and widely known within the Evanston community. So I thank you for your time again. I apologize for not being on camera, but I definitely look forward to the opportunity of learning and sharing with all of you over the next 8 weeks. And hello to James and Anna Marie, which are two familiar faces that I know from previous classes. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.